So guys, welcome back to my channel. We are back with a new video of Try Hack Me. So if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, just go to the YouTube and find Let's Make Security and subscribe it. In today's video, I will show you the walkthrough of OSINT room, which stands for Open Source Intelligence. So without any delay, let's just get started. In this room, we have a task file which I have already downloaded. Let me just show you what is it. So the file name is Windows XP with a JPEG extension. So if I just show you, it's just a standard wallpaper of Windows XP which was used in older times, but Windows has already depreciated the Windows XP version. Let's just close it. So now it is asking what is this user's avatar of. So we can just go for the hint once. In this case it shows us using a EXIF tool, which is our friend. So if you don't know about EXIF, EXIF is a tool which is used to extract metadata of an image, which contains details like geographic locations or the user whose camera or device has been used, the MAC address and the modified time and some hashed values in it. And it can further be modified to store the more data in it. So you can download the EXIF tool using the app get install EXIF tool. I already have it in my PC, so I don't have to install that. But don't forget the sudo if you aren't root like me. So let's just do the EXIF tool on the Windows XP.jpg. So as you can see, this gives us some information like the file modification date and times, access, and in node. About the permissions that we have, that is just a basic one. And here as you can see, it is copyrighted by a user, that is Zero Wood Flint. So let's just copy this name and search for it on the Google. OSINT basically stands for searching for available resources on the internet, whether it's dark web or the normal surface web. So here as you can see, we are provided with 3 links. First one is the GitHub one, another one is the WordPress, it's a blog, and another one is Twitter. So let's just open these links in different tabs. So let's just go for the Twitter profile. It's taking some time to load. So as you can see, we have a cat in the Twitter profile. If we just go on the WordPress, we don't have a profile here, and even on the GitHub I guess there wouldn't be a profile. Let me just check. So the profile is empty. That means our solution for the profile task is cat. So let's just enter cat here. It's correct. Now let's proceed with the second question, like what city is this person in. So we will use Google Docking. We will again head back to the links provided to us. So in the Twitter section we have tweets which contains a BSS ID. Now what is BSS ID stands for? It is a 48-bit unique identity number. It basically identifies the access point, or you can say as a MAC address for an access point, which can be a router, extender, or any another device connected to the internet. And if we just go for tweet inside it, do we have something? I guess no. Let's just go to the WordPress. It says I'm in New York, nothing much here. It says people finder here. Let's just see if this can help in something. There is nothing much in it. So we will just check out for the links. Hint, as you know, Google is our best friend. So it says basis id plus wiggle.net. I guess I saw somewhere. So never mind, let's just go to the wiggle.net website. Now, what are the facilities this website provides? It's a check for the BSS present in a specific location and give us the name. This is the website we are provided with in the hint section. It contains the details about every BSS found on the around the globe. You can just go for the search. We will just go to view and basic search. Just to go on view and go for the basic search, it will show a highlighted text or circle on London. So that will be our solution. You can just create a normal temp mail if you don't want to register with your own login credentials. So let me just enter for the London, and the SSID of the web that is connected to is Unilever Wi-Fi. So let me just enter the solution. This same thing is also present on the BSS London address. You can just go for it. Now it says what is this personal email address that we show on the GitHub. That is this one. We'll just copy it and paste it. Let's ask what site did you find his email address on. So we found it on GitHub. Now it's asking for where has he gone on holidays. So let's just go for the blog that we had. So it says I'm in New York right now. So the solution would be New York. As you can see, it's 3 star followed by 4, which matches with New York. Now it's asking what is this person's password. That was a bit a tough one, but I found the password on the blog page. If I just select all of it, you can see here is something visible, but when I remove it, it get vanished, means it is a used span followed by the white font color. If you just go for inspect and check for the text here, it should be somewhere hidden. As you can see here, it is our text. So let's just copy it and paste it. So this was our, sorry, it didn't get copied. Let's just go back to our and copy it from here. So this was it for the OSINT room. In the next video I will solve the CTF volume 1 room of Try Hack Me, and for the Hacktify personals I will be posting videos later on the CSRF and SSRF. So see you in the next video. Till then, stay safe and happy. Thank you.